Is it ever selfish to give love? What about money? My ex-husband had a saying. When he wanted sex and I didn't, he would say, "But I just want to love my wife." And I would think, I would feel really loved right now if I didn't have to have sex. It was selfish of him in that moment to try to give me love that I didn't want. The love I wanted was consent. The love I wanted was the freedom to not have sex when I don't feel like it. He was so intent on giving me love in his way that it damaged me and us. A little over a month ago on election day, I got to have coffee with Navy Guy. He's still great, but still wounded. Several times in the conversation, as I was being my bubbly, loving self, he would wince a little bit. He has this particular face that he makes when I've said something nice to him and he doesn't feel worthy of it. I can hear it in his voice when we're on the phone too, and the rest of the time it shows up in ghosting. It's just the slightest tell in a man who's trying very hard to conceal his feelings. In fact, he said to me that day that there are things he wants to say, but he's afraid to say it because he knows it can never be unsaid. Here I am talking away, saying all kinds of nice things, and it didn't occur to me till a few weeks later that I'm overgiving. And I didn't see it because I wasn't overgiving from my own cup. I'm filling my own cup first before I give. I'm giving from my surplus. I even wrote a poem about it called Surplus. I have good boundaries. I know what I can take, and I know what I have extra to give. What I didn't understand until recently is that you can overgive to someone who isn't ready to receive it, too. Funny thing is how I arrived at this was having to do with money. I put it in the reverse. If it were him trying to give me money. Now, if you just bristled at that, you know what I mean, right? I can't take money from people. No matter how hard of a time I'm having, I can't ask for money and I can't take it. So for me to understand this, I had to put this in terms of a man giving me money. He's taking me out, buying me gifts, providing for me financially in some way. Now, he's doing this from his surplus, right? He's not overgiving to me and putting himself into debt. This is extra, and he wants to do it. He's excited to do this and holds no resentment and never wants it to be repaid. But I know that I can't repay it. I want to repay it. And if I can't, then I don't want to take it. My nervous system is all in bunches. I've got butterflies in my stomach, and no, stay away. I don't want your money. And if a man I'm not in a relationship with was coming by giving me money periodically just because it makes him feel good, I wouldn't know what to do with that, and I would probably ghost him. I wouldn't know how to respond. So it would be selfish of him to give me money knowing that it doesn't feel good to me. And flipping it back, it's selfish of me to reach out to Navy Guy with silly memes or any sort of affection, even just from an old friend, because he's not in a position to receive it. Even though it might feel good and puff up his ego a little bit and it costs me nothing and I enjoy it, it's still selfish if it's causing him discomfort. I don't want to cause my friends discomfort. So whatever it is that you have a surplus of and you feel compelled to give to someone else, get to know that person well enough that you know that they're going to be okay with it. Make sure that they're okay to receive it. Make sure that you're not ever saying to them, "But I just want to love you."